Today, we're diving deep into a crucial topic for any serious prepper canned foods. But not just any canned foods. We're talking about the cream of the crop, the best of the best. If you could only choose 5 canned foods for survival, what would they be? Well, I've faced my fair share of extreme environments, from scorching deserts to frigid mountaintops. And let me tell you, having the right food can be the difference between making it out and, well, not making it out. After years of experience, I've learned a thing or two about what works when it comes to survival rations. I've done the research, crunched the numbers, and after careful consideration, I'm ready to share my top 5 picks with you. So grab your can opener, make sure your survival kit's fully stocked, and let's get started. First up, we've got canned beans, a true survival superstar. And trust me, when you're facing a real survival situation, you need food that's going to pull its weight. Beans are packed with protein and fiber, which will keep you feeling fuller for longer. We're talking about sustained energy here, not that quick sugar rush that leaves you feeling worse off. Now, a typical can of beans, about 15 ounces, that's going to give you around 230 calories. That's a decent chunk of your daily energy needs right there. And don't underestimate the power of fiber in a survival situation. It aids digestion, keeps things moving, if you know what I mean. And that's crucial when your body's under stress. But it's not just about calories and fiber. Beans are also loaded with essential minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium. These are your electrolytes, the stuff that keeps your body functioning properly, especially when you're sweating it out in a survival scenario. And the beauty of beans is their versatility. You can eat them cold, straight from the can, no fire needed, which can be a lifesaver if you're low on resources. You can add them to whatever you manage to forage or hunt to make a simple stew. You can even mash them up for a protein-packed spread. And the shelf life? We're talking 3 to 5 years, sometimes even longer if they're stored properly. That's a whole lot of peace of mind when you're building your emergency stash. When it comes to types of beans, black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, garbanzo beans, they're all good options. My advice is to stock up on a variety to keep things interesting. And remember, rotate your stock using the oldest cans first. Next on our list, we've got canned fish, and my top pick here is salmon. Now, when you think survival, you might not immediately picture a delicious salmon fillet, but trust me on this one. Salmon, it's not just a fancy restaurant food, it's a survival powerhouse. First off, it's loaded with protein. We're talking around 22 grams of protein per serving. That's essential for maintaining muscle mass, especially when you're physically exerting yourself in a survival situation. And it's not just any protein. It's complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. But what really sets salmon apart is its omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fats that your body can't produce on its own, and they're crucial for brain function, heart health, and reducing inflammation. In a high-stress survival situation, keeping your mind sharp and your body in top condition is absolutely critical. Salmon is also a surprisingly good source of vitamin D and calcium. Now you might be thinking, Bear, I'm not too worried about strong bones when I'm dodging wild animals. But listen, calcium does more than just build strong bones. It's essential for muscle function and nerve transmission. And vitamin D, that's important for immune function, something that's easily compromised when you're exposed to the elements. Now, why salmon specifically? Well, compared to other fatty fish like tuna, salmon has a lower mercury content. It's also generally higher in those beneficial omega-3s, and let's be honest, it just tastes better cold, which is important when you might not have access to a cooking fire. When choosing your canned salmon, look for sustainably caught options whenever possible. And a little pro tip, go for salmon that's packed in water rather than oil. It's lower in calories and fat, and you can always add your own healthy fats later on if needed. Number 3 on our list is canned vegetables, and I'm talking about those mixed varieties. You know the ones I mean, carrots, peas, corn, green beans, all mixed up in one convenient can. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bear, you expect me to eat my veggies in a survival situation? But here's the thing. In a survival scenario, your body needs all the nutrients it can get. Canned vegetables are like a one-stop shop for vitamins, minerals, and fiber. We're talking about vitamins A, C, and K, essential for immune function and wound healing. And don't forget the fiber. Fiber keeps your digestive system running smoothly. And the beauty of these mixed vegetable cans is their convenience. One can gives you a variety of veggies, so you're getting a broader spectrum of nutrients. This is crucial for keeping your energy levels up and your body functioning at its best. When it comes to shelf life, canned vegetables can last anywhere from 2 to 5 years. Just make sure to keep them in a cool, dry place and always check the expiration date. Now, one thing to watch out for with canned vegetables is sodium content. Some brands can be pretty high in sodium, which can dehydrate you. Look for low sodium or no salt added varieties whenever possible. And here's a pro tip. Don't discard the liquid from the can. It actually contains some of the nutrients from the vegetables, and you can use it to add flavor to soups, stews, or even when you're cooking rice. Next up, let's talk about canned meat. Now, when it comes to survival, protein is paramount. It helps rebuild tissues, maintain muscle mass, and keeps your energy levels stable. And canned meat, it's a convenient and shelf-stable way to get your protein fix when you're on the go. There are a lot of different canned meats out there, but for my money, canned chicken takes the top spot. First off, it's a lean protein source, meaning it's lower in fat and calories compared to some other options. And when you're on the move, every calorie counts. A typical serving of canned chicken, that's about 3 ounces, will give you a whopping 21 grams of protein. That's a solid dose of those muscle-building, energy-boosting amino acids. And just like salmon, canned chicken contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. And the beauty of canned chicken is its versatility. You can eat it straight from the can, no cooking required. You can add it to salads, sandwiches, or use it as a base for a quick and easy protein boost. And because it has a relatively mild flavor, it takes on the flavors of other ingredients well. Now, just like with canned vegetables, sodium content is something to be mindful of with canned chicken. Some brands can be pretty heavy on the salt, so look for low sodium options or give the chicken a quick rinse before you eat it. And here's a pro tip. Don't throw away that liquid in the can. It's essentially chicken broth, and you can use it to add flavor to soups, stews, or even just to sip on for a savory, hydrating drink. And last but not least, we come to our 5th and final must-have canned food for survival: canned tomatoes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Canned tomatoes? Bear, are you going soft on me? But trust me on this one. Canned tomatoes are the unsung heroes of the pantry. They're packed with nutrients, incredibly versatile, and they last a surprisingly long time. Canned tomatoes are a good source of vitamins C and K and lycopene. Vitamin C boosts your immune system, while vitamin K helps with blood clotting. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant linked to reduced risk of heart disease and cancer. And let's not forget about potassium and fiber. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance, and fiber aids digestion. But what really makes canned tomatoes shine is their versatility. You can use them as a base for soups, stews, pasta dishes, and sauces. They can even be eaten on their own as a side dish. Canned tomatoes can last 12 to 18 months, sometimes longer if stored properly. Look for cans with high acidity for better preservation and flavor. The canning process concentrates their flavor, making them taste richer and more intense. Now that we've covered our top 5 canned foods for survival, let's talk about some general tips for storing and using canned foods. Storage. Keep canned foods in a cool, dry place. Rotation. Use the first in, first out method. Inspection. Regularly check for signs of damage or spoilage. Variety. Include a variety of other canned foods for dietary diversity. Water. Store water along with your canned goods. Can opener. Don't forget to have a manual can opener or 2 in your emergency supplies. There you have it, folks, our top 5 canned foods for survival situations. Let's recap canned beans: nutritious, versatile, and filling. Canned fish, salmon, high in protein and omega-3s. Canned vegetables, mixed variety of nutrients in one can. Canned meat, chicken, lean protein that's easy to use. Canned tomatoes, versatile base for many dishes. Remember, these choices are based on nutritional value, versatility, shelf life, and overall survival utility. Your specific needs might vary, so always consider your personal health requirements and preferences when stocking up. Preparing for emergencies isn't about fear. It's about being ready for whatever life might throw your way. With these canned foods in your pantry, you'll be well equipped to handle a wide range of situations. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more survival tips and tricks. And hey, let me know in the comments, what's your must-have canned food for emergencies? Until next time, stay safe, stay prepared, and keep that pantry stocked.